My dear students of class 8, welcome back in the chapter 2, that is the microorganisms, whether they are friend or foe. Dear students, in the previous video you have learned about the fungi, and now let us see about the protozoan and fungi. So protozoan and fungi, either they may be useful or they may be the harmful in different ways. My dear students, as I have already told you that the different types of the fungi are useful, like yeast, penicillium. My dear student, yeast is used in the bakery industry in the for the formation of uh, different types of the bakeries, cakes, bread, and this yeast also used in the industry of manufacturing of vinegar, industry of alcohol, because as you know, the yeast yeast that is responsible for the anaerobic respiration. So anaerobic respiration takes place in the yeast, and that yeast produces carbon dioxide and ethanol, and due to this property, the yeast is the very very much beneficial as far as the uh, vinegar industry, bakery industry, and the uh, cake industry, bread industry are concerned. My dear students, come to the next, that is the different types of the fungi like penicillium. This penicillium is the most important fungi by which the Alexander Fleming discovered the uh, first antibiotic, that was the penicillin. That is derived from the fungi penicillium. So dear students, you are looking here uh, so many visuals of the fungi and protozoa. My dear students, different types of the other antibiotics, they get derived from the biotic source, that is the bacteria and fungi, and these antibiotics are first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and so on. And dear students, come to the different types of the protozoa. My dear students, you are looking here the protozoas, that is the Euglena, Paramecium, or Ciliata, Flagellata, that is Euglena, and Amoeba, and Rhizopoda, Sporozoa. So these are the different types of the protozoa. They may be the harmful and they may be the useful also. Dear students, come to the next visual, that these are the some useful fungi. Some fungi that is having the sporangium, and in this topic protozoa and fungi, you will be able to learn all about these, uh, whether they are useful or they are harmful. My dear students, the microorganism friend and foe, you can learn that in this visual, and this visual is showing so many things. The first category, that was the bacteria. First category, that is the bacteria that you are looking here. These are the bacteria, then fungi, then protozoans, then algae, and then viruses. So all these types of the microorganisms, they are friend and foe. Dear students, now come to the, as I have already discussed about bacteria, fungi, and now discussing about the protozoans, algae and protozoans, microscopic algae and microscopic protozoans, and fungi. So I have already discussed about the fungi, the uses of the fungi, but some fungal diseases are also occur in the human. Fungal diseases like ringworm and several other fungal diseases. Protozoal diseases also occur in the human, like trichomonasis, trypanosomiasis, and amoebiasis. So these are caused by the different types of the protozoans. And dear students, the protozoans are mainly including the these Euglena, Chlamydomonas, and other unicellular, uh, unicellular organism that is having the chloroplast. And my dear students, these unicellular organisms, they form the phytoplankton. So while they are the phytoplankton, they will be the food for the different types of the aquatic animals like fishes, amphibians, reptiles, etc. in the water. Not only this, my dear students, you just see this visual, and you will be surprised that these protozoans and some other microscopic unicellular organism having the cell membrane, they may be used as the zooplankton in the water, as they will be available for the food for different aquatic animals. My dear students, come to the harmful protozoans. The harmful protozoans are amoeba, Entamoeba histolytica, Plasmodium. So Entamoeba histolytica causes the disease like dysentery, diarrhea, and Plasmodium vivax that causes malaria. My dear students, there are two types of malaria: falciparum malaria and vivax malaria. So Plasmodium is having two types of the species: Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium falciparum. So if a person is suffering from Plasmodium vivax malaria, then that malaria will be curable, that will be cured within the short span of time. But if person is suffering from the Plasmodium falciparum, then that malaria leads to the different complicated diseases like encephalitis and so on, others. Dear students, while studying these topics, you are having the enough information as far as these visuals are concerned. So if you are having any problem, you can consult with these visuals so that your confusion will be clear. My dear students, the useful fungi, one more useful fungi, that is the mushroom. So mushroom is having the basidiospores, basidium and basidiospores, and these mushrooms are used as the main source of the food, that is protein. And you are looking here the process of reproduction in this basidiospore, like mushroom, and the protozoans, and this visual will be able to explain you the sexual reproduction in some protozoans, and asexual reproduction in some protozoans, as well as the this fungi. So this visual is responsible for the giving the information to you about the different mode of the reproduction in different types of the microorganisms like fungi and protozoans. And dear students, if you look these visuals again come to these visuals, my dear students, these visuals are able to explain you about the bacteria, fungi, and different other microbes, like as you are looking in this visual, and so on. So see these visuals very carefully. Let us compare with the protozoan and fungi. My dear students, if you compare the protozoan with fungi, then you will find that the most of the single cell, all the protozoan, most of the single cell, and they live in all parts of the environment, and protozoans are the sources are animal, like some are and they actively mark for the food. They actively search for the food. While fungi most are the multicellular, most live and grow in on organic material, and they are plant-like but have no chloroplast. They produce their own food. They are saprophyte, and these fungi are able to grow on the dead and decaying material. So dear students, this is all about the fungi and protozoan as the useful and harmful effects of them on the human. And thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you are able to learn these two by these visuals. So for the next video, till now, thank you very much.